If you're buying or selling a home, knowing how the real estate business works can make the difference between a good deal or a really bad investment. That's where real estate agents come in. It's their job to look after the best interest of their clients, whether it's an investment property or finding the home of their dreams.
My name is Connie Groot. I have been with Coldwell Banker in Beverly Hills for 3 years. The types of properties I typically sell are single-family residence, and the price range is about $1 million to $3 million. Whatever I promise my clients, I deliver. Good morning, everybody. Hey. I'm positive. I'm excited. Good morning. I'm always on the go. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Other people see me coming, they just move to the side and get out of the way. Even though property is difficult, I always try and see the potential. Okay, thanks. Sometimes a listing will come right out of the blue, like Ron and Joni. Hello, this is Connie. Ron and Joni actually met me at another open house I was having. I was about ready to go home for the day, and they just called me.
Hi, I'm Joni, and this is my husband, Ron, and we have a beautiful home in Beverly Hills.
For 16 years, Ron and Joni have been remodeling their Beverly Hills home. They've spent over $1 million in renovation costs. The problem is that Ron and Joni have made their house a work of art. As a result, the house has gone through 2 brokers and hasn't sold. Ron and Joni have already bought a new home in San Diego and are now paying 2 mortgages. Selling the Beverly Hills house is a priority. And when you see inside the house, you'll know no 2 deals are alike.
Our home lists for $3 million, and that's the price we feel is a very competitive, fair price considering the square footage, the excellent condition it's in, and just the general area where a home is. It's set back in a beautiful canyon area. It's totally quiet and serene. Well, we're looking forward to having Connie come and see our property today because we met her in an open house several weeks ago. She turns difficult situations into gold, and we're looking for that type of person to represent us.
Connie goes to Ron and Joni's house for an initial consultation. She is impressed with the house's classic exterior, but the inside is another story.
Hello.
Hi, welcome, Connie. Hey. I'm Ron, and this is my wife, Joan.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you for inviting me.
This is our enchanted forest.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I really get it. I feel it. I feel like I'm far away outside the city. My goodness.
And this is one of many waterfalls we have inside the house as well as outside the house because my wife and I love the sound
of water.
It always was my dream to have a house with a stream and a waterfall. We didn't quite go for the stream, but we got the waterfall.
This might be, a problem. I saw the tree and I saw the murals, and my first thought was, wow, this is really pretty.
We wanted to create a lot of depth.
But I saw that the murals continued all the way through all the walls. I saw the ceiling with the sky.
We had a special artist do the screen. He also did the stair rail.
We don't want to live in an art gallery.
We wanted to create like a looking glass effect, like you're looking through.
People just can't see themselves living in this home. It probably was a problem with the other brokers that tried to sell the home. So let's go and take a look at the rest of the house. Going through the rest of the house, I went, wow.
This is where people spend most of their
I love it. I love it. It looks fabulous.
This is our powder room.
Oh, very nice. I love it.
So come on upstairs.
Okay, let's go. The second floor was impressive. It was added 7 years ago, so everything is new. It has a jacuzzi tub with high ceilings. There's a balcony from the master suite overlooking the backyard. It can't be more ideal. I love it.
Often, agents have to tell sellers what they don't want to hear. After touring the house, Connie will have to explain to Ron and Joni that she will only take the listing if they're willing to make some big changes.
I'm just gonna say exactly how I feel. This is a great house, but I really think that a big reason why the house didn't sell with the other two brokers is that this room is just, I think, too specific and too powerful for most people. So I need for you to think about cutting down the tree and possibly painting all these walls. And also, our selling season, we only have really 2 good months left, and then it's not a good time to try and get a good offer. So we have to hurry.
The thought of actually watching somebody cut our branches, it's really like cutting off my fingers.
Coming up next, can Connie convince Ron and Joni to cut down the tree in exchange for her representation?
When selecting a real estate agent, get a full-service, full-time agent, because that person is going to have connections with contractors, plumbers, electricians. Number 2, you really do need to find somebody that you're comfortable with and that you trust.
Go behind the scenes with the agents of Real Estate Confidential at its regular time, weekends at 9:30, only on Fine Living. No drama, no sale.
Real estate agent Connie Groot is asking homeowners Ron and Joni to change an eccentric feature of their house before she will agree to take the listing. 2 brokers have already tried to sell their property, but failed. Connie believes that without these changes, buyers will continue to be turned off by the design, and she may fail too.
The thought of actually watching somebody cut our branches, it's really like cutting off my fingers, because we worked with the sculptor who sculpted these things. We worked with the artist that painted the murals.
If we weren't going to touch this room at all, I really, honestly, don't know if I could sell this house, at least not in the last part of this selling season. I know it's going to be an expense. I don't know what it's going to cost. I have contractors and lots of people that I can bring over so that we can, look at the numbers and see.
This could cost $15,000 or $20,000.
When you're selling your home, you're expecting to get money. Spending money, that's going the opposite direction. They don't want to dig themselves deeper into this home. This is what I think we should do. I think that you need to think about if you're ready to let go, if you're ready to make this investment. If so, then I would be happy and I would be proud to represent you and your amazing property. And I will sell this house. I feel bad, like I'm saying, just paint the walls, get rid of the tree, for who cares about the money? However, my job is to sell the home, and so I had to deliver this news so that they could think about it.
To show her enthusiasm, and with the seller's permission, Connie returns with her remodeling team to provide an estimate to remove the tree and murals.
Hello!
Hi,
Hey,
Connie. How are
nice to
you?
meet you again. Hi, Connie.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Come on in, everybody.
How are
you? Nice to meet you.
Come over here. Take a look around. Okay, did I tell you that I was going to help?
Yeah, you brought the whole gang.
Gang, what do you think? This is what I spoke about. This is the center attraction.
Tearing down the center tree won't be easy. First, there's an issue with the hardwood floors.
This structure was built first, and then the wood floors were
Cut around
the wood floors.
When the base of the tree comes out, the missing wood floor will have to be filled in and matched to the existing wood. The entire floor will then have to be refinished.
How much did that cost, roughly?
Around $4,500.
Removing the tree will also expose the brick fireplace underneath. Bare bricks in the middle of the room will definitely not be a good selling feature. But Joni comes up with an idea to cover up the exposed brick.
No, I want a drywall around there. I was even thinking about bulldozing the corners.
The estimate to build the drywall was $2,500. With the price of construction climbing, Ron and Joni were becoming uncomfortable. Things got even more complicated when they discussed the branches. Removing them would mean making major changes to the arch.
Maybe considering getting rid of the archway.
And squaring off the ceiling? I won't do that. I won't do the job, literally.
Coming up next, can Connie and her construction team keep Joni from backing out?
Before making a major change to your home, contact a realtor you trust and get their opinion if that change will, in fact, add any real value to your home. Number 2, avoid loud, strong colors because most people prefer neutral in their home. And number 3, carefully consider landscaping ideas. The more personal you make it, the harder it could be to resell it.
Real estate agent Connie de Groot brought her construction design team to evaluate Ron and Joni's eclectically designed house. But some suggestions are making Joni uncomfortable. With just a few weeks left in the prime marketing season, Connie may not be able to sell the house unless Ron and Joni agree to some major changes.
But I'm kind of agreeing with Susan here about maybe considering getting rid of the archway.
I won't do that. I won't do the job, literally. I feel that strongly.
If you sell your house, you're not living here.
No, I had it that way. It was really ugly. It's really ugly and square. It brings down the ceiling. The arch is what lifted it. Literally, I had it that way. What are you saying?
You move it up. We'd move it up to the top here, to actually the height of that room.
Yeah. That would be better.
Yeah, and you'd see it here.
Joni seemed more comfortable with the new plan for the arch. But the matter of removing all the murals was next.
The painting, we need to discuss. 3 coats of primer and then 2 coats of final.
And Susan, what color recommendations do you have for the walls?
I think a nice sage green, actually, bring the outside in, would be good in here.
Just pretend like we want all the walls painted, everything. And how much does that cost?
$2,400.
24? And how many days do you need for this?
Figuring about 5 days.
5 days for that?
Yeah.
If he needs 5 days, and you need 5 days for the flooring, the problem is, we're really in a crunch. We need this house on the market right away. Is there any way some of the work can be done while other work is being done?
We can have the demo work and the painting done. If we push it, we could get it done in 4 days possibly.
4 days for the demoing and the painting, and 5 days minimum for the refinishing of the floors. Can you start like this week, this coming week?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a lot to think about because
like
it's complicated.
Pushing it. Well, they've already spent about 16 years renovating their home, and here I was asking them to destroy much of what they spent a lot of money and a lot of time creating. I knew it was a lot for Ron and Joni to take it all at once. Why don't you just take some time to think about it?
We just don't want to open a bigger can of worms.
I know.
It's sort of like now we're doing the ceiling. I was thinking getting rid of the trees. I knew you had to do something with the floor.
Let's just think about it.
After everything was set to move forward and the construction team was getting ready to start,
Hello?
Connie received a concerned phone call from the contractor. Joni was having second thoughts. Quickly, Connie travels to Joni's house to meet with her and the contractor.
When the brick chimney is exposed, we talked about putting furring strips.
Oh, hi, Connie.
Okay, so what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss?
Well, I got scared. I thought, oh my God, we're going to take this down, but what are we going to put in its place?
Right.
And to just box it in with drywall, it's really going to be unattractive.
We thought, what could we do to hide that chimney, that brick chimney?
Uh-huh.
And we're not coming up with anything.
Yeah. You had mentioned before that you didn't think that the fireplace was supporting anything.
I believe that it's freestanding.
Why don't we just get rid of the tree, get rid of the fireplace, get rid of the whole thing, get rid of the problem?
I think that's a great idea.
I mean...
Oh my God, that would make it so open in here. I love it.
Joni responded, she was thrilled, and Silver said, yes, I think that's a good idea. And then we just had to let him go upstairs and take a look and see if, it actually could be done. without too much additional expenses.
We have quite a bit of work to do upstairs as well.
Oh, yeah.
We have to cut the drywall out, take a couple of studs out so we can have access to the brick chimney, and from that point chisel it out.
And how much?
I think we're looking at probably all the demo work, the patchwork, and the floor, anywhere from $14,000 to $14,500.
Huh?
Yeah.
That much.
Overall, the cost of this, I believe, would be still a lot less than trying to redesign something down there to hide the brick fireplace.
Well, thank you so much, Silver. I have to talk to Ron.
Okay.
He makes most of the financial decisions.
You got my number. Give me a call when you're ready.
I'm not really sure how Ron is going to respond to this new information. I really hope, you know, that we are able to move forward.
Coming up next, having already spent over $1 million in remodeling costs, will Ron approve another renovation?
Go behind the scenes with the agents of Real Estate Confidential at its regular time, weekends at 9:30, only on Fine Living. No drama, no sale.
Real estate agent Connie Groot feels strongly that before she takes Ron and Joni's listing, they need to make some renovations to their living room. She has already spent 5 days putting her construction team in place. The time has come for the sellers to decide.
Hi, Ron. It's Connie from Los Angeles. How's your vacation going?
Oh, it's very well. Thank you very much.
A couple days ago, we were speaking with Joni, and then we decided to get rid of the entire fireplace. I was wondering if you had a chance to talk with Joni about it and what your feelings were.
Well, you know, to tell you the truth, we haven't stopped talking about it.
Oh, okay.
It's a very drastic step to alter that much of the living room and the entry. But we thought that that was really a very terrific idea. Well, we really appreciate your contribution to making this a successful solution.
Oh, thank you, Ron.
All right, take care.
Okay, bye. Looks good.
After officially taking the listing, Connie sends her construction team to tear down the tree and paint over the murals. With just weeks before the end of the prime marketing season, and with the support of their friends, Ron and Joni witnessed the transformation of their old home.
When the contractor had his sledgehammer and glasses and hat on, I realized that it didn't feel right. So I felt that I should be the one that take the first swing and start to demolish it.
As I hear all the banging and the pounding and the glass breaking, I think of all the years it took to construct, and so it's a little sad. I think the lesson we've learned is that when you want to sell a house, you have to detach yourself from the house, and it's not your house. And you have to make it inviting for somebody else.
When I first walked in there, the room looked enormous. I can't even explain how I felt. I just couldn't wait to sell it.
We're excited to take the next step, which is to put it in your hands.
Oh, thank you.
And show it to
The world.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Connie. Nice to meet you. Ron and Joni are very happy about their decision. No regrets. They're so happy. It's beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? Even though it was a lot of trouble, it was really worth it in the end.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Shortly after Ron and Joni's remodel was completed, the home passed a buyer's inspection and was sold for $2,850,000. They now live in their new home in San Diego.